け翼
Oh, the music. Hi guys, this is TK. Welcome to the stream. And okay, the music's on now.
Kozo's not here again.
Kozo's not here? No? Then who's that? Who's that talking right now?
I'm Suckle Buen Juego.
Buen juego.
Looks like today's numbers is quite disappointing.
Yeah, 7 viewers. I think. Yes.
I can't even play 8 aside.
It's quite sad. Okay, since no one is here, then let me do some of the admin. I'll do the friend transfer later though. Oh, yeah. I can do it now, I think.
Our moderator Devin is punctual. Well done.
Yes. Thank you so much, Devin. You're being dropped a hammer on top and you are still performing like way above our expectation. For that, you get a thumbs up.
Hi Thomas Boba. Saying you can't hear you very well.
Can't hear me very well. Okay. Let me adjust. Can't hear me very well. Okay. Is that better? I hope it's better though. Just a thumbs up? Hey Sako.
Hey Sako.
What's up, Sako?
Hey King.
Oh yeah. So let's start talking about the banners. Let me increase my volume. Hopefully not by too much.
Welcome, Duo Bus. We will forgive you this time, but try not to be late.
Okay, so no comments. Anyways, let's talk about the banners. Before we talk about banners, can I pull these free 10 transfers?
Of course.
Alright, let's go. Do you get anything from the free transfers?
I got a useless Pepe on the first day.
What's up, Johannes? This looks like a chance, right?
The arrow is blue though.
Blue arrow, confetti with chance. So you think that there's no chance?
There is a chance because this is a multi, so because blue arrow in singles means definitely no SSR.
Ah,
You know, in the multi, there's a chance.
I see. Alright,
Luck.
let's go.
Yes, you got one.
I got
Which
one.
banner is this?
This
This
is
is
the
the daily
no. This is the
DS
DS
Victorino.
DS
Oh.
and Victorino one.
Yes. Wow, well done. Congrats.
I don't have bound volley though.
Oh, getting one of them is more than good enough.
Yeah, especially when it's free. I'm not complaining, but I was not expecting anything. So yep.
Rick.
Oh, Rick. Alright. The daily temple so far I got nothing. Nothing. Not even one SSR.
Hey Sako, it doesn't apply to SSR ticket for the blue shot. Trust me, man. Anytime you pull a single, as long as it's not like SSR guaranteed ticket or anything like that, it's definitely no SSR.
Hi Fernando. So let's start talking about this banner. So this banner features only 2 players, which I think is pretty good. Because at step 7 you will get either one, right? It's a 50-50% chance. And what are your opinions about... Let's start with DS. Let's hear your point of view.
I am not trying for any of them because again, I don't see them replacing any of my players. But you know, if you have a spot for one of them, then yeah, just go for them because 4% is quite a bit of bonds, but I am guessing it's gonna get more and more common.
And the bonds are rather interesting because it's 4% and he is just a gacha player, you know. He's a regular pool gacha player, I mean.
Yeah. So this might be a sign of things to come.
Spin? What spin? Is there some sort of spin going on that I have no idea? Other than that, auto intercept is 100%, I think. Yeah, it's 100%. So on top of that, right, he comes with this passive called matchup bonus, win bonus, which is 25%. So yeah, we discuss with Kozo, and we look at the figures, and we find that he is very dependent on his passive to become relevant. And the only good thing about him compared to DS, I mean Victorino, is he can be played in both position, forward or AM. And the fact that he cannot tackle, that means, and he cannot really bully with his intercept, right? He is still some sort of crippled, right? Hi Nuts.
Yeah, he is quite predictable because of his weak pass and weak tackle. So you know, anytime you match up with him, you probably know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, and on top of that, he's okay. The only shenanigans that he can pull against you is match up with you, probably just outside the box, and you will need to guess either dribble or shoot. That's the only place that he can actually do some guessing. Other than that, I don't think he can do anything much. And you can't really use chance maker to set him up because he needs to win one matchup. So even if you use chance maker to move him right in front of goalkeeper's face, he still won't score because he doesn't have the matchup win bonus. So
one way to get around that is to maybe when you start the ball, you just pass the ball to him first to dribble a forward, and then pass it back to your AM so that he gets his 25% buff. So from then on, as long as you don't lose the ball, he still has that buff.
You know what's the problem with that? This fella don't have auto recover. Don't have recover, I mean. So he will be stunned for 3 seconds. So you need to stop for 3 seconds first. And then you need to wait for him to run into position. I think to hold the ball that long without losing it is quite a difficult thing to do.
Really?
Unless you are telling me that you're passing in your own half and trying to avoid.
I think once he passes back to maybe a Raphael will match up with the second striker and build some full power while the AMs move up. And then, you know, you look for Tsubasa, and when DS is back, Tsubasa can move him slightly nearer as well. So, I mean, that might be one way to play him. But I personally don't see a place for him because, yeah, there are more capable strikers out there.
And not as difficult to use.
Yeah. So, like, you don't even need to do all this just to get his passive active.
Right. Okay. Other than that, his bonds are pretty good. Gacha standard 4% bond. It's crazy, man. Things are getting out of hand. So let's take a look at Victorino. Hi, Sok.
It's like our regulars are all back. I think to come in.
Okay, Victorino being Victorino, he's got 8.3k speed. So once you lose this guy, I mean, once he beat you, it's really leave it all behind. Leave all the defenders behind him. Can't catch up. How are you? The fastest defender is probably Ishizaki right now. Still slower than him. I don't think anyone can catch up. And on top of that, we have this. How is it possible to catch up? So,
You to tackle him and he's gone.
yep. And his initial dribble is pretty crazy. I checked the numbers and I compared him with the Super Dreamfast Natureza. So it's just like what Tintin, who said, Thomas said, the pirated version of Dreamfast Natureza. Pretty much so.
What about Miguel?
Miguel. I think Miguel. I didn't compare with Miguel though. Okay. Because of the position. Maybe I should go and take a look right
そう
now.
か。お前やっぱり俺のことが好きだったんだな。
They have the same.
I
Yes.
think, yeah, I think Miguel and Natureza is comparable already.
Right, okay.
So let me confirm that. And meanwhile, you can talk about your general opinion about Victorino.
So, Victorino, I find him more interesting than DS for sure because of his dribble range enhance and his first dribble being of quite a high standard, enough to bully some defenders, in fact. So, one way to play him is for him to just break the offside trap and, set up. He can shoot himself, but I don't really like his low momentum shots. So yeah, so setting up his co-striker might be the idea. But then he doesn't have a good pass, right?
Strong pass. Strong pass. Is that considered good?
Nope. So even if he breaks the defensive line, he can't pass back over the likes of Gentile, right? He will definitely lose the ball.
Right, but the thing
Can't
is,
pass over them.
once he break through, none of the defenders can actually catch him. So you can play, like, for example, if your the other forward is offside, it's fine. You can always cut back, right? Because Victorino already beat the offside trap already.
What I'm worried is Victorino alone will break the outside trap, and then the striker will still be with the defender, so he can't really pass the ball back.
Right. But again, with his Panther shot, is it the Panther shot? The fast shot. What is that called? You remember? Do you recall?
Panther shot should be Panther shot.
He can hit 90k.
Is that enough to on Zenzo?
Not really. Not really. But we have seen his standard is right up there with Rival. And he does have the tight advantage. So his chances of scoring against Zenzo is even higher than Rival.
It's not saying much though. Rival is not that capable a scorer on Zenzo anyway.
So he will have a better chance.
Not to mention Victorino after one dribble and one shot is more or less gonna be a passenger, right? For the rest of the game.
Yeah, but
rest of the half.
But he still gives you 4% bond, right? So
That is one striker position on.
yeah. So I do feel that maybe you can play him at the 3 top and play him as a winger. I'm not sure.
That's probably best for him. But again, the lack of a good pass to pass over capable defenders is an issue.
That's right. And not quite sure if they will ever give him a better pass.
Probably not.
Alright, so for this banner, you already mentioned in front, right? You won't recommend anyone to pull for them, right?
I personally won't pull for them, but if your team is lacking good players and these guys with 4% is useful to you and you can guarantee them in the final step, then maybe you should. Yeah, it depends. It depends on what kind of teams you have right now.
Right. And on the same boat with Kozo, And if you really pull right, I think the price is actually Victorino more than DS, because I think DS is a lot more difficult to use. And other than that, I also don't recommend pulling for them, especially with anniversary just right around the corner.
Yeah, and they will be in the regular gacha pool in the future as well.
Right, is this a hint of what we will get during the anniversary? Like everyone will have 4% bond. The bare minimum will like be 4%.
I think it will be between 3 to 4%. And if the players comes with 3%, they will come with like good shields and maybe debuffs to counter that. So yeah, I'm guessing the average bonds will no longer be 2%, 2.5%.
Alright, so that is our general opinion for this banner. So I hope that is useful for you guys. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, so this guy, a lot of people don't recognize him because of his New Jersey. So this guy is actually the previous anniversary Levin, the stamina killer version. The bond is like just so sad. 1%. So he's got a lot going for him actually. He's got high baller, he's got some shield, he's stamina killer, he's a defender killer. The only downside for him is his bond is not up to the current standards. And what's your current standards? Like the bare minimum?
For bonds,
Yes, bonds.
I find 2% a bit outdated. But if the 2% comes with like a 5% shield, then I still find it acceptable, but that will likely change after the anniversary.
Okay, so what does the chat think? So maybe the chat can tell us the bare minimum for bonds, like what is considered acceptable. I think 1% is totally unacceptable. 2% is like, I don't know, man. Unless 2% comes with debuff and shield, then maybe I'll consider 2%. And I think the bare minimum for me, I think the bare minimum is 2.5%, somewhere around that. So King standard is 2%. Nuts is also 2%. Tin
For
standard
example, Grandiose comes with only 2%, but he contributes quite a bit with the auto intercept and 5% shield, and his skill block making him quite a capable playmaker as well.
right. So I was saying that if 2% must come with shield, the bare minimum must come with shield. Then Grandiose is a different story because he's got the team auto intercept as well. So Johannes is saying, okay, most of you guys think that 2% is bare minimum. Alright, so after anniversary, I don't think anyone will think that 2% is the bare minimum anymore. Anyways, back to this Levin. So basically this Levin is quite useless right now, except maybe for his main skill, Levin turn.
Yeah, this Leviathan is only available previously on the legendary one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for his, I suspect Bayern Munich Levin is coming, so this might be a good time to get his skill if you have plenty of dream balls and don't know what to do with it.
But you're talking about 205 paid DBs for a skill. That is not a top tier skill. Actually, 455 is considered quite high for dribbles already. Yeah, I think it's considered quite high. Hi, George. So, the verdict for this banner. Hello?
Yes. This verdict, I actually thought about it because I don't have the legendary Levin.
Oh, I thought it's a death sentence. So you actually considered?
Because I really suspect Levin might be one of the Super Dream Fest player. So, having him without a dribble, an S dribble, kind of worries me a bit. Not that I will definitely get the SDF, but it's hard to say. But then again, they might sell a dribble in the shop, or he might even come with a better dribble. Who knows?
Actually, if that's the route that you are going, right, then Xiao is actually one of the more important component, because
Yeah,
he will enable Dragon's Roar.
true also. And I don't have Xiao.
You're right, so it's quite a far-fetched if you don't have, I mean, there's a lot of players to collect just to make him relevant. Because I don't think they will release another shot more powerful than the time attack one. And for those people that cannot get the time attack down, the shot, because only 3% got it, right, because of the first time attack. So for the time being, for him to be relevant, I think Dragon Roar is the best choice. But anyways, I won't pull for this banner. Yeah, you were saying?
I actually will not invest in Dragon's Roar, even if I have even if I have Xiao, because everyone will get that time attack shot. It's just a matter of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shot is much better compared to Dragon's Roar, is it?
I think Dragon's Roar is slightly. Let me check. I think it's slightly more powerful, just by a tad bit.
Right, because Dragon's Roar needs 3 players. Quite a restriction. I mean, even if you can run all 3 and play Dragon's Roar at the moment, it's only a matter of time before more players come out, and then you find it very difficult to retain all 3.
Right, Dragon's Roar is a bit more powerful, but it doesn't come with 5 blowaways, only 3.
Does it have distance?
Nope, nothing. There's decay everywhere.
Right.
Alright, so let's move on to the next banner. Soga. I think we talked about this banner last week? No? No.
Yes, we did.
We did, right?
We did.
So, okay. So I think that's about it. So can we look at the Junfresh Xiao for a second? Because this fella just received the Hidden Evolution. And this is 15% is not much, but it's still quite broken if you use it correctly. Other than that, his bond is okay, right? 3%. It's higher than, who is that? Bunak. Bunak is only 2%. And Bunak requires 3 AQ player.
Bunak, because it was released earlier.
Right.
And when 2% is quite useful.
Right, actually, this cell is not that bad. Actually, I think this cell is actually borderline good,
I think it's good for debuff teams.
Oh, even without even he's not in a debuff team, he's still quite okay. Let me check what is the percentage for his skill block. Is it stated here? I don't think so, right? So if it's not stated, it's 100%. Let me check. Yeah, it's 100%. The skill block is 100%. So this cell he can't really block though. Yeah, other than that, I think he's quite okay. Also have this.
Definitely an annoying DM for sure.
So just a quick reminder. When it says 5 players, right? That means that 5 player is excluding Xiao. That is for Link. Any type of Link, region Link, type Link. They all +1. You always need to +1. If that makes any sense. So what do you think about this Xiao after given hidden ability. Can he? I have not seen him in any teams though. Do you see him in PvP?
I saw him once as a side defender in a debuff team, but I did not match up with him, so I have no idea how he's gonna fare.
So sorry, Bunak is only 1.5%. Thanks to the chat for correcting us. So 1.5 is horrible, man. So you didn't see this Xiao, right?
I saw, but I did not match up with him. I have no idea how relevant.
Okay, and he is the one of the very few defenders that have a very good low ball. That means he is actually good at blocking low ball. I think the entire game only 2 defenders that have a good low ball. We are not talking about the Tajibanas because the Tajibanas only have 1 defender version, right? Which is not relevant at all. Misugi has good low ball or very good. I think it's very good, right? And the other person is Xiao. Xiao or Xiao, whichever way you like to pronounce his name.
I think he is okay, but not a game changer in any way.
Usable, right?
Usable, yes. 3% bonds, irritating to match up with. Oh yeah.
Alright, so that's about it, right? For all the banners and new players that is released. Wow, this card is really awesome, right? You see, there's actually lightning right behind.
Yes. I don't really like the drawing of the dragon. The eyes looks a bit funny to me.
Yeah, it looks a bit off. They actually should use ruler to measure and make sure that they are aligned properly. Somehow they missed that. Hi, Walter.
So
Hi, JJ Ochado. Wow, we have JJ Ochado in the chat. Alright, would you mind talking about this cup and how you form your team?
okay.
This is how I did my team. So maybe you can share some of your tips with the guys that maybe some of you guys have not completed this cup.
Right. Okay, so there's a couple of ways to build your team to fit into the total power restriction of 110k, right? Because one way is to have your normal team with 60% team skill, but that way you will need to play a totem, like a N or R player in your team to bring the total power down. I personally feel that that's the best way because it guarantees your goalkeeper and your strikers and everyone else to be at their optimum capability. Instead of sacrificing team skill, having a full 11, but then sacrificing team skill so that everyone is slightly weaker. Even though there will be no glaring weakness in your first 11 like an N or R player, right? But when you are defending, some of your attackers are bound to be easy matchup opponents. So in a way, I definitely prefer to have the N or R player in the striker or in the striker position, or just push to the side as an AM, but definitely not as a defender though. If you put a totem in the left or right back position, you're asking for trouble because with that everyone will just target them and then get free crosses into the box for their strikers.
Right.
Yeah.
So another question is, how much team skill do you need to drop if you are to go the other route? Probably 3 times 17?
No, I tried it when it first started. I tried to play around with the team skill to have your full 11. I managed to get 20, 17, 15 Something like that. Oh no, wait, no. I think it was 20, 15, and 12. The 12 is from Raphael. 12% to all players.
Wow, that is actually quite a bit lesser than usual.
Yeah, that is if I insist on playing my first 11. But,
Yeah, because probably if you lose one player, you lose about 3% bond. I mean, if you use player, you lose about 3% bond. But if you were to use your team skill, right, just imagine how much percent you're gonna lose down there. 8 plus 3 is already 11%. So even if you can make up with bonds, right, I still think that your initial mindset of like putting an end player into your team is like much better. Hi Kaito.
yeah, because you bring your team skills down, it affects your goalkeeper and your strikers greatly. And everyone knows goalkeeper and strikers are the most important in the game because they either score you the goal or prevent you from being scored on. So yeah, I'd rather know that every shot I take is to the maximum capability and every save I attempt has the highest chance of saving.
Right. Hi Wyatt. So
So,
yep. Can you let's
I
wrap
have
it up. Yes.
I have another tip.
Okay.
So in this cup, the formation effect is not in play. So actually you can play any formation that you like. I personally went for 4-1-4-1, which in any other situation I won't be playing because there's no team buff or anything. So yeah, I feel that it's a good chance to experiment with different formations, like formation like 4-1-4-1 or I did a 4-2-3-1 as well. Those are quite interesting formations. You guys might want to check it out. It might suit your team better.
All right. Thank you so much. Because I myself, I didn't spend a lot of time. I just wanted the SSR ticket. Actually, I wasn't aware until yesterday. I went to Discord and you guys were talking about. A lot of you guys were saying that I only play this online, this online competition because I want the SSR ticket. That's why I went to play some games. And yep, so that's it. So we are on to the team help section. So if you guys have you need help with your team, just share with us your player ID and which deck. So we'll take a look at your team and hopefully we can help to improve. Alright. So there's a delay, so they will wait for them. No, King, I didn't even get the break tackle. Honestly, I can't. 20 games is a bit too much for me to commit.
I actually wish there was more.
Oh, really?
Yes, I finished the 20 games the second day. And then not sure what to do after that.
Okay. So is this the only game that you are playing?
Yes, this is the only mobile game I have been playing since I can't remember when. The last game before this, actually no, I can't remember. I even if I played some mobile games, I don't invest time on it. I just play whenever I'm bored. But this game is the only game that I actually spend time and attention.
Alright. So I think we'll look at one of the requests. I think too big to back. I think we look at your team before already, but it's okay. We'll look at your team again. Okay. So why we just now we went through that. So why is asking how do you make your team less than? So how I did it is I include an M player right here. So this lineup is meant for Genzo. So if I'm playing against Xeno, right, I will make switches. Like, for example, playing this guy and play this guy on top. But so I included some R players and N players into the team for that purpose. Something like that. The concept, general concept. Because just now Kozo have went through the entire thing already, so yeah, you can just rewind a bit and you can catch up on that.
Kevin, I don't play for others. Yes, I am quite a lazy person, so like I only enjoy playing my own team. Yeah.
Because it's more like the sense of belonging, I guess. I don't know.
Building my team and all that. So the sense of achievement when winning is greater.
Deck 3. Alright, so this is too big to back. Hi Juniors. He's running agility type Japanese. It's a 25.5% bond. Revow is not activated. Even if Revow is activated, he doesn't provide much, right? Just 2.5. Okay, 2.5 is still decent. Why you are not playing this guy?
Is this is deck 3 already?
Yeah, this is deck 3. Oh, sorry. Oh, overshot.
Or
Deck 3.
Why is
Same, agility type Japanese.
why is Napoleon in there?
28%, 15%. Napoleon for the 3 toughness type. Gear is 3 toughness type. Non-Japanese, and this guy gets 3%. 1.5% only. Sorry.
1.5. Too little.
Yeah, might as well play him, right? Might as well play this guy. This guy gives more, right? 2.5. And you are pretty much invested on him as well. Yeah, so I don't get it as well. Maybe there's a... I see.
Yes. What do you see? Field of Dreams?
Yeah, Field of Dreams. That means he needs Napoleon to execute the shot.
I would forgo using Pierre to attack.
Yep, I think I will do the same as well. And it's such a waste if you are playing Hyuga and you're not playing Sawada, right? I think if you are playing Hyuga, I think Sawada is actually quite important in some sense. And he cannot bring out Misaki because of this one too. This guy gives shields, right?
There's 18% shields. It's not bad.
So,
A lot.
but I would at least change Cleaver with Napoleon though. That is the bare minimum, I think.
Yeah. In terms of bonds and even usefulness.
Although this guy gives 3%, right? But I would still prefer Misugi. You lose 1%, but you get a more capable defender. Hayato is just painful to play.
It's not that much more capable though. Sugi. Sugi is still quite easy target, but definitely not like Hayato. Hayato is like a free pass. 3-1-2. Misugi offers a bit of resistance, but against the stronger ones, he will not be able to stop.
So you think Hayato is fine?
Nope, I will still play Misugi because he offers he offers you the ability to charge up your full power.
Okay, so he's saying that sometimes he play the red debuff Misaki, but how would the red Misaki fit in here?
If he plays the red debuff Misaki,
That means
he can't take out Napoleon, right?
yeah. That means he needs to take out Izawa. But I don't see why are you playing the other. I don't see why you are playing the JY version of the Misaki. You are obviously not a debuff team. Right. So 5% the 3% is negligible. So unless you are stacking a lot of debuffs, then it makes sense. If not, I think you should just consider dropping Napoleon for now. Then Hayato is up to you. If I were you, I would rather play Misugi. Eon Enz. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He said Hayato is trash, I swear.
I was very happy to take him out of my team.
Right.
And I am very happy to see him in opponent's team.
This is straight out a better team. Right.
Yeah, this is what we've been talking about. So yeah, don't just use this.
28.5%. I think it's just a bit less shield and a bit less bond.
Yeah, this is a good team. Good spine. Good defender. And I really hate that Hyuga because he doesn't care about blockers.
I mean, Kozo means hate in a good way, as in,
Yeah, I hate meeting him.
yeah. All right, I hope that helps. So, approve or not?
This team, deck one is approved.
Oops.
Hey, what's that? Fail lah.
Oh God.
Again.
Okay, wait. I need to change the.
Hello, Hanamichi.
Hey, how come it doesn't work now? God. It was supposed to work. It was working just now. Okay, guys, let me test it over and over again. It is bound to work sooner or later. It's supposed to be transparent though. I have no idea why is it not transparent now.
Welcome. Too big to back.
I have no idea why is it not.
Okay. I don't approve.
Nani? Okay. I shall not waste time with that anymore. I'll move on to the next team, and hopefully I can get that fixed. Okay, who's next?
Bio is asking you about 8%. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
8% due. That means deck 3 is 28.
Wait, is he even talking about this?
I have no idea.
Okay, never mind. We'll wait for clarification. So let's move on.
Alright. The other team is also from Twitch. First team for Cameo, NP.
It looks like Devin banned King. It's Devin, not us. Thanks, Devin.
727.
Okay. YL is asking about DS and Victorino. We actually covered that earlier in the stream as well. So maybe you can rewatch our stream later. We covered quite extensively on the two of them.
Right.
Did some discussion and someone got lucky pulling the free step.
Okay.
But he will forget. You will forget about this lucky pull. And then he will say forever unlucky or something.
What?
Okay, come on, let's go. Deck 1, is it?
Right. This is the deck. So we are looking at a skill type non-Japanese team skill, and the bond is 25%. Strange enough, no one is unactivated, so I assume that it is okay. We have 10% debuff right here, 13% debuff. So what do you think?
I see Fonseca on the bench. I think he should come in for sure. In place of Radunga, maybe? Does he need Radunga?
Let me check. He's got 3 skill type already. So I don't think he really needs Radunga.
Yeah, I think the Fonseca, unless it's not fully. How are his skills like?
Alright, let's check it out. Oh, it's not.
Okay, so I would say look to work him into the team in place of Radunga when you have his skills leveled up. It's blocked.
It works now.
Yeah, it works now. Yay!
Okay. Anyways.
And if Miguel doesn't have S skill, I would try to move Aoi down to pair him two defensive midfielder if you have the formation for that.
But his Aoi doesn't have S defensive skills as well.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Okay, so I see you are lacking some skills. Otherwise, this team setup is decent. The keeper is a bit outdated, but you work with what you have. So yeah, I mean, all the bonds are activated and such.
Alright. So, do you need me to scroll through the decks? Because I think he might have a better keeper than Mueller. What you Mueller? Legend of the Phantom Keeper, so that's fine. Do you need me to scroll through the teams? Just in case?
Yeah.
I'll do that right now. Do you think this guy is usable?
Probably around the same level as Mueller, since there's a lot of club strikers around.
Right. So, this team is pretty playable. So there's enough amount of playmakers, there's enough amount of goal scorers as well. So the immediate change will be for Senka if possible, right?
Yeah, Fonseca impossible. And does this Redunga have a block?
Yes, high power block. It was sold in the shop right recently.
So do you think Redunga with high power block and his inside master, is it? No, full body stand.
Mm-hmm.
Is he better centrally than Lueno?
I think with him stacking the bit of debuff, right? I think for Senka is better in the middle. Since none of them have auto intercept.
What about for now, between Blueno and Redunga?
I think Bueno is the better choice. But this fella still bullies, you know. This fella still, I think he still bullies, right?
Yeah. When I was using him, he bullies, and if he gets right, he will definitely win the ball with full body stand. And then, but Blueno can be bullied by strong passes and 1-2s. So I'm not sure. Maybe Redunga in the middle first, and then if his stamina gets lower, then move.
Then might as well bring in for Senka for Radunga if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, but then when his skills are leveled up for sure. But
And
for
this,
now,
yep. Sorry.
yeah, I'm saying for now lah, his most immediate choice between the two of them, since his Fonseca is not leveled up.
Sorry guys, that was so loud because I haven't adjusted the volume yet. The next time round, it won't be that loud. I tested before the stream. It was working. So, is that all for him?
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you so much. So, the next team we'll be looking at is JTF Games. One of our member. Sorry guys, if your ears are like damaged, please claim from Kozo.
Devin.
Oh, Devin. Why Devin? He's got nothing to do with the animation though.
Moderator.
That one. So it's a agility type, non-Japanese. Wow, it's a whipping 31.5%. Very similar.
I think you can't wait to use that shop, right? What can I say?
I think every position is considered quite decent, and he's using this Misugi. And obviously, he has the magnificent jumping volley.
A new DS on the bench.
New DS on the bench. Does he have the bound volley? Nope. This is the Inside Master guy, right? This guy is actually so scary. Nope, this is the Stamina Killer version. Okay, there's actually another version. The portrait is about the same. So I always mix them up. That Inside Master version is actually crazy.
A bit of a waste though, the Hyuga. Not seeing any action.
He can actually afford though. This is a club player, right? So he actually have. Oh, he is playing non-Japanese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can't make any changes. It would be so nice if he had this agility type club. This is one.
Does Does Misugi need to play?
This is not one. This is also not club. Does Misugi needs to play? You are thinking about removing him?
Or Hyuga?
Probably he's required for this fella, right? 3 or more Japanese. So there is 3 Japanese.
Hyuga is
Japanese. And
agility.
oh, this is any agility. So yeah, Misugi is his spot is not guaranteed. I mean you can replace him.
Right? So yeah. I see why Santana is in there because of Radunga's bond, right?
3 or more Rising Sun.
Yeah.
So this 1, 2, and 3.
So toughness, right? This type. Yeah, so Santana is tied to Radunga. This DC Hyuga does very well in the current meta. As long as it's not up against Xeno.
Let me check out what skills he has. Interesting, you have almost okay. Don't have Stormy Resurrection. So without Stormy Resurrection, I am not so sure.
Yeah, the flying shots are the weaker ones also. Okay. Seems like a lot of options.
So he's asking us to check his Santana. Okay. I think it's okay. I think your skill build for him is okay. Seems like you don't have access to the S interception nor the S new Brazilian football. So I think it's fine. Anything else for you to add?
No, it's a strong team for sure.
Strong team, yay!
Do we have a few more times? Come on.
Do you have a few more times?
Now that it's working.
Approve! Says Kozo, so it's approved.
It's Ike Tsubasa, not Kozo.
A few more times, let's go. Approve!
6 at the same time, come on.
Huh? Sorry? We are moving on.
All over.
I can do that, but I didn't prepare the animation for that, so probably against next time. But we spam the approve all over the screen. So
it'll be nice to have a voiceover doing approved.
we
stamp
can
several times, right? Approve.
probably we can get Sako to do it. Alright, now we'll look at Nice Guys Devin's deck. So I wonder who is this Nice Guy Devin? I wonder.
Nice guy, Devin.
Yeah.
Where?
On Twitch.
Oh.
I wonder who is he.
Sounds familiar.
So, deck 1, let's go.
I just realized my streaming screen is tiny. My eyes are very tired. So
You can actually
I
maximize.
I enlarged it. I was wondering why am I so tired? Squinting. Okay, never mind.
Alright, so Okay, this team is running a non-Japanese agility type. Agility non-Japanese team skill. 31. Wait a minute. This is deck 10. He's asking whether should he use deck 1 or deck 10. So this team is at 28% bond, which comes with 20% intercept, team intercept. And let's compare. How come? This is a toughness type, I guess. Yes. And this is 31.5 with 20% intercept. So why is there a question right here? Because I think let's compare the lineup. This is the guy I'm talking about. So right off the bat, I prefer. Actually, they are quite similar in many ways. Maybe for your deck 1, your defensive line is slightly better because you have Kauts. And for deck 10, Igawa might have some issues because of his tackle.
He doesn't have S tackle.
Yep. I think the side is fine.
But his scouts have S tackle.
I would think so. Yes, headshot. Not the best, but yep. I thought they sold flash tackle in the store some time ago. Why didn't you buy it, Devin?
Nice guy, Devin. This is not our moderator, Devin.
Oh, this is nice guy, Devin. Oh, that is not our Devin.
Yeah, it's different Devin.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Devin. Sorry, nice guy. Oh, it's the same Devin.
Let's ask Devin. Devin, do you approve of this nice guy Devin's team?
Do you approve? Remember that blue Tsubasa 97 with long... Yeah, I remember him. He's the only one with the special pass.
Trash.
Trash. You honestly it's trash. I think deck 10 is pretty playable, I guess.
Yeah. The DS and that Levin, not much difference for me.
But honestly, maybe if you have the formation, you might want to play 2 defensive midfielder. Maybe the 3-2-4-1 formation.
Yeah. That might be better.
Right. Then the one forward I would play DS actually. Because I think he's the only one that have problem getting into the box. Well, debatable. I think debatable. Would you play him as a AM or a forward?
Is DS?
Mm-hmm.
Forward probably. Because he's only good in the box. But probably look for a way to take him out.
Shall we?
Yeah, why not?
Schneider?
This is a toughness type. Right. 1, 2,
Right.
3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 toughness type.
Right, he cannot take out
Non-Japanese.
DS, he cannot take out DS. Because of this fella.
Oh, if he takes out this DS and put in another DS?
The other DS, oh, you mean this DS?
Yes.
But
Can
he
he
will
do
need
that?
3 or non-Japanese agility type, which he also have. Yeah, then why is he playing this DS to start
Oh,
with?
does he need this DS to activate some club thing?
Club.
Or maybe
There's
Ogaldo or
already
someone?
1, 2,
I'm not sure.
3. There's so many club players here.
Is there like 3 or more toughness?
5. This is auto intercept. This is 3 or more. No.
Right.
No.
I use that agility DS is Dreamfast DS is better, right?
Yeah.
In every way.
Yeah, the only downside is 2% less, 0.5% less bond. This guy is 2%, right? Yeah. I think the 0.5 is negligible though. You still walk away with 31%, which is pretty awesome as well. Right.
Yeah, the DS offers much more than the red Boca Juniors DS.
Right, that DS doing full power is still quite capable though. And if you have bound volley, you can consider giving it to him. I don't know. It's up to you though. Alright, so Devin, is this deck approved?
Yes. It's not bad. You have a not bad stamp.
No, we don't have a not bad stamp right now. So, approve!
Looking for chances to use it.
Okay, Johannes is asking, can Club DS score with his low ball? Not against Gino, that's for sure. Not against Zenzo, that's for sure. Against Calusias, yes. Richard, I don't think so. Club Killer, right?
And he's blue.
Yep. So basically, there you have it. He can... I think he have a higher chance to score against Calusias. Then the rest, I think his chances are quite low. Alright. So we do not have any requests, so we can move on to the PvP game and call this stream a day after that.
Okay, sure. You can play.
I didn't prepare any interesting team though.
Okay, then I'll play.
Next week I'll try to build a team around the Dreamfest Xiao. And
Oh,
see
you have
what.
Dreamfast Xiao?
Oh, the older version, the one that just got hidden evolution.
Right. Okay. Hey, we type in the number.
So guys, feel free to join. Come test your team with Kozo. If you have Victorino and DS, you will have priority, or you are a member. So Sako is still not around because Sako, I think he rebuilt his team already. So I'm keen to see whether how much improvement he made actually. Just feel free to join, guys. Anyone can join.
So this is my latest PvP team.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Oh, GTF games. He gonna feature his DS.
Misugi is pretty deadly as well, actually. But then again, he doesn't come with low ball requests, so there's a 50-50 chance, you know. Sometimes we are unlucky and it gets very frustrating. You get what I mean, right?
Right.
Alright, King, no worries. You can always join next week. You're here every week, so yep. Devin, sorry I missed your message. I think for DMF, right, it's better to play Miguel and the Pizzola. Yo. He's gonna pass the ball. I mean, I'm telling JTF game that you are gonna pass the ball for sure.
What do you know?
It's such an easy choice, come on. So his Misugi can't do anything here, but he will still use the most expensive skill, which is the Noble Interception. So just use it. You can't win the ball, but it doesn't matter. You should just use it.
That's one.
So Wahid is asking, so how do you guys voted for this survey? I voted for the legendary Misaki. Who do you voted for?
It's a secret.
It's a secret. Oh, come on.
Not telling.
Yes. Mota is huge. Everyone knows Mota. We are big fans of Mota. We actually watch his videos most of the time.
Yeah, I watch it almost. I watch all his new videos on the same day it comes up.
Whoa. Okay, brute force. Sorry, I missed it. Was it a ground shot or it was a ground shot, right? Okay.
It was outside the box. It was 50-50.
The reason why I voted for the legendary Misaki is because I want an extra copy so that I can queue for the skill, main skill.
Show off extra copy.
I know a lot of people actually voted for the Genzo, the legendary Genzo. Just wonder how long he will last only. Actually, the whole list that they gave us, right? The one that the highest potential will be Soda. Other than Soda, I think the rest is all pretty much dead. Or not so useful.
I'm quite sure Genzo will make it to the top 5 based on the reactions.
Nani? Okay. Okay, Yoshisaki is trying to challenge everyone here. And if you guys follow Rock Frog, right? He actually gave a whole list of recommendation of who you should vote. Not that you must follow his recommendation, but just take a look at the list. Oh, do you exchange your tickets? The beginner's ticket.
Waiting for Mixer.
Oh yeah, if not it will take too much space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
have
thought
20 spots to spare.
I thought so too.
But one good thing about the tickets is that I can finally get my H-Hot defense.
Okay. Because I just wonder who will actually pick the JY set. Because it's horrible, man. Oh, this guy is the stamina killer guy. So you must be really happy. Why didn't you?
I ran out of time.
Oh, you ran out of time.
Oh, but he only deflected it. I'm so surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, because I usually play with sound, so I did not hear the timer. I was too engrossed looking for like where to pass.
The thing with Hyuga is his bonds. Is it his team link? Yeah, he needs 5 agility type players for his link. That's one thing. And what is the other bond? I can't remember. The Dreamfest Hyuga. Let me check it out.
Oh, he can touch. I pass with an S1 intercept.
Okay. So the Dreamfest Hyuga, right, requires 5 agility type players for his bonds, and his link is Japanese players. Not easy to activate everything for him, but he is still very decent. I think the most irritating forward right now. So, and his skill is quite valuable as well, the Descending Raiju. Let me guess, you're gonna pass to Tsubasa.
Yes. Too obvious.
You need to get into the box, right? Oh, quick!
Oh my god!
Where's your lightning fingers? What happened to your lightning fingers?
Left it.
Okay, Leonette is talking about what do you think about the Levin, the legendary Levin?
Useful for the dribble.
Okay,
For those that doesn't have the limited Levin.
so you would take him just for his dribble.
I actually went for him.
Oh, just
The
for his
one I
dribble.
Well, I don't really have any other picks that would help me in any way. And I know Enzo will make the list, so
Right. And
Backup.
in order to activate his link, right, your entire team needs to be WY. And every player that is not WY, you lose 5%. That is a lot. I mean for the
Levin,
Oh, yeah.
legendary Levin.
Yep. He has this team link that requires 10 WY players.
I would have gone for Misaki if I don't have him, but because I got the legendary Misaki, so I did not pick him.
How about, why didn't you pick Misugi for the ultimate overhead kick?
Ultimate kick.
Yeah, the 475 overhead kick. The highest.
I did not. I it never crossed my mind. But anyway, yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't think Levin will make the top 5.
I don't understand why so many people is going for the legendary Genzo. He has no value in the future because I believe after this anniversary, with the new wave of goalkeepers coming out, right, the chances of him even seeing first team is going to be getting like it's difficult to even use him, and his main skill is just perfect SGGK, which is not even useful. So I have no idea why so many people are actually going for him.
Yeah, I don't know. So. Oh shit! I ran out of time again.
Did you at least make the changes correctly?
Yeah,
you
I
grandiose.
subbed in the wrong person. I thought that was Rival. Ayo. I wanted to use Rival against Zeno, but then oops, it was grandiose.
Good starting goalkeeper for new players. If you are a new player, why don't you just reroll during anniversary to get a good goalkeeper? What do you want to pick Zenzo? I want to pick Genzo. You get what I mean? If you are new.
Yeah. Shit. I just realized my Gentile is at the side also.
Wow. Okay. That is okay. If you have been playing for the game for like the past 2 years and you don't even have Espadas, or you don't even have any of the past Rising Sun goalkeepers, right? Then maybe Genzo is a good choice. I have been using this Genzo for a while. I mean the legendary Genzo. I tried to play him in, and it's really difficult to... I mean, he is very easily beaten, especially inside the box. Against high balls and low balls. Unless you have Z equals SGGK, then your chances improve by a bit. So his Misugi have not seen the ball near the box, right?
Wow.
So Johannes and Devin.
Oh, you got my pass. The S1 intercept.
I mean, of course, legendary Genzo is better than Espadas in some ways. But again, if you are new, might as well just reroll a count. I just don't see the value in the legendary Genzo unless you are like going for collection purpose. Oh,
Look at the shot. D6.8.
is it a... It's not a volley, right? Oh. Oh. Where did he shoot from?
In the box.
In the box.
I think so.
Okay. It's got a greater crit as well.
No. My rival. Where's my rival?
Honestly, do you see the legendary Genzo at Zeno or Zenzo's level? It's not even close, right?
Legendary Enzo.
Yes, I think legendary Genzo is pretty much like weaker, not weaker, it's like Calusius. If you have Z equals SGGK on him, he's pretty strong.
Yeah. He is usable. Or if you don't have Zeno and Zenzo.
If you have Calusius, then I also don't see the value of Genzo as well. Honestly, I don't know how the anniversary is going to be like. But currently, right, there is not a lot of toughness type Japanese players that you still can play in the current meta. Not a lot. I do think that Dreamfest Soda has certainly have some potential.
Yeah, the fact that he's the only one without any hidden abilities in the links.
Right. And now since they raised the bar for the bonds, the amount of bonds they are giving for those older players, even the older version of Dreamfest Xiao got 3%. Oh, looking for Tsubasa. Match up. Oh no. I had a plan for you just now. I had a plan for you. Right, it's okay. I think Richard is Johannes is talking about Richard. The relevancy of Richard. I think he is very relevant. Especially the most of the time I see him is in the debuff team.
He's most effective there.
Did you purposely trap the ball down because you remember there's a pressure debuff on you?
No, I don't remember. It was because it was Zemo.
Okay. Alright, alright. Yeah, even I think DC Cow is not bad as well. Although he's
Actually scored.
oh first shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, cannot underestimate the power of 5 blowaways. Actually, DC Couch is a pretty good choice as well. Just that his bonds and debuff is a bit of a quite a hassle to activate. It limits the type of teams that you can play him in.
GG.
Good game. And that is the end of our stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thanks guys.
JTF Games, thank you so much for the game. I was like, okay. It's coming soon. Soon. Yeah, I thought the thank you is for thank you for watching or something, you know. Alright, so we will see you guys next week. Bye guys.